Hi, this is Dr. Simeon Roger for Warrior Coaching International, and I'm here today to talk to you about peak performance training and personal power. This is the first in a 5-part series, and I'm going to give you some of the key indicators of how you can approach personal power, how you can acquire it and make it yours so that you can live a powerful, effective, deliberate, and stress-free life. Now, if your life is falling apart, if you feel it's out of control, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you have constant health challenges, if you have faltering relationships, if everything seems to be going down the tubes, then more than likely you are facing a deficit of what we call personal power. Personal power is a relatively new phrase for a very old concept. Personal power is really the measure of your ability to change anything in your life anytime on demand. And all human beings have this capacity. Of course, if you think about it, you probably don't know anybody who does. And yet, it is possible. I spent 35 years studying, researching, and living the ancient world's best traditions of spiritual life, health maintenance, and martial arts. And these people knew all about personal power. They knew that personal power comes from a quality I call resilience. Resilience is about being physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually stronger and tougher than almost everybody around you. And they knew also, these traditions knew, that resilience can only be built up by facing challenge. Challenge is deliberately created for that purpose, and that's why they took their people through some pretty tough training. But tough, I'm afraid, is what it's about. If you can't get resilience, you will not get personal power. It's not going to happen. And there is no such thing as real peak performance training that avoids the necessity of building up resilience. There just isn't. It doesn't exist. It's a sham. If you find anyone offering you peak performance training that's all about what you're thinking, I'm sorry, that's not it. To gain peak performance, to gain personal power, you have to take your body seriously, and that's step number one. And the first part of taking your body seriously is building an excellent diet. In order to build an excellent diet, you must first remove all harmful foods. So all of refined grains like white flour, white rice, white bread, out the window. All refined sugars, white and brown, out. Refined table salt. Trans fats, definitely out. And then from there you go hunting down non-organic things that you shouldn't have in your diet, like meat that is full of growth hormones and antibiotics, this kind of stuff. You want that out too. You want to switch to a diet that is predominantly of living foods, foods with actual real enzymes, the enzymes your body is meant to have so that its cells can grow into very, very healthy cells. That's what you want. Now, after you've built that diet, one of the things you're going to want to think about is doing a detoxification or cleansing. You'll want to do that at least twice a year. And that usually involves going on usually a week-long, if not longer, week-long cleanse where you have a very restricted diet and you're taking very specific supplements with it. It's very important to cleanse your colon of all the stuff in it. It's very important to cleanse your blood. And all of this can be done through very, very simple methods. So after you have begun to fuel your body with the proper fuel and you've begun to cleanse it of accumulated toxins, you will gain amazing levels of health, amazing levels of energy, and you will really feel like an entirely new person. Now, you may be wondering, do I have the willpower to do this? Surprisingly, it's not that difficult to get that willpower, and here's how you do it. Every day, twice a day, for about 5 minutes, you simply want to visualize your body as completely pure, as completely translucent, crystal, if you will. And then you want to visualize your health as absolutely excellent. And realize during your visualization that it's this excellent diet and this cleansing that create this absolute purity and perfect function of your body. If you meditate like this and visualize this for 5 minutes twice a day for an entire month, you will find your cravings for all the junk food gone on their own with no effort on your part. You won't even have to resist them anymore. And that's what you want to do. Make it easy on yourself. Because when we talk about peak performance and personal power, building it up is, not necessarily an easy task. This is not a quick fix. This is not a magic pill that allows you to keep going with your own self-destructive behaviors and without facing the consequences. Instead, this is about eliminating those self-destructive behaviors so that you really do become a powerful, resilient person who lives a powerful, deliberate, and stress-free life. So if you think you have what it takes, you might want to go to the web address at the end of this video where you can get a free special report on resilience and personal power and how you can achieve them. Hope you'll join us next time for part 2 of Peak Performance Training and Personal Power. This is Dr. Simeon Roger for Warrior Coaching International. Bye for now.